Hello and welcome everybody to some more Shogun 2 online battles, and today I got for you all is a 2v2 with Aura Death and Nocturus versus Pro Ace and Kakashi. So we're on Kawabe River, I believe is the name of this map. And let's get this here started. It's pretty much going to be rush builds from both sides. You've got a mix of, let's go into slow motion here. You got a mix of Yari Cav and Light Cav. I'm gonna say like 3 of each for Aura Death over here, and pretty much mirror build on this side, except for the only difference is the infantry corps for these two players. And we're actually gonna go pause here real quick because action, some light cavalry skirmishes in the beginning. Arcturus has gone for a lone sword corps with Nagi Nada warrior monks, while Aura Death has gone over for his bubblegum samurai, the lime green Power Ranger Nodachis, with Nagi attendants and Nagi Nada monks. While over on the opposing side, Pro Aces, obviously, like Cav, Yari Cav, that's pretty standard. That is not his Wako Raiders, that is Kakashi. So Kakashi has obviously won my heart because he's brought the Pantless Samurai, and that is awesome. I know they're pirates. Oh, and a Fire Cav, look at that. Look at that. Let's see, he has brought Yari Samurai, Bulletproof, Yari, Nagi Attendants, and then more lime green fucking Power Rangers. I don't understand IDEs, fucking Power Rangers. Jesus Christ, that's so bright. And then more Yari Cav, Light Cav mix. Ooh, and a Katana Cav. I thought I saw these guys on the field at one point. And then his infantry corps is Nagi monks with Nodachi Samurai with Nagi attendants. So pretty much mirror builds from Kakashi and Aura of Death, and then obviously the Wako Raider. So pretty much meta builds, no skirmishers except for here are bow generals. I think there's just 2 bow generals. Well, I mean, they're generals with some bow abilities, yeah. So there's only 2 generals with actual bow abilities. I'm pretty sure they're mostly leadership. You know. But it's pretty much going to be a standoff. Everybody's going to be rushing. You know, I want those telestration things from fucking Rome too. You know, the red arrows and shit. That's what I want. But Cheat Chong over here getting pretty cheeky, running up, looking like he's going to do something. He's gotten 5 kills. Oh, he does have a bow. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. But both players are going to be moving over towards the hill to support each other, not wanting to get 2v1'd. And this commanding hill position is pretty nice to have, fighting over the shrine, which is a good dojo. I mean, all of them are good dojos. Farmhouse is not to be underestimated. And looks like Aura Death has sent in his general for a quick charge, taking about 5 losses, getting 40 some odd kills on, looks like Nagi Nada warrior monks, which is good. And he does have negate spears, so that was a really good quick charge in there. Sorry I missed it. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I actually pre-recorded these 3 battles that you'll probably see coming out in the next couple of weeks before, like a week ago, but they had all been hit for copyright strike because some asshole was playing music outside really loud and my mic picked that shit up. So I went to upload these and it was like, nope, copyright. I was like, you motherfucker. And then I was playing Mass Effect and I was like, I'm gonna play Mass Effect. And the fun police don't like Mass Effect, so I probably shouldn't mention it since one of them disliked it. Pro Ace is a son of a bitch. I hate you, motherfucker. Hope you die. Yeah, it was probably the fun police, man. But looks like we're finally gonna get an engagement over here. It looks like he's gonna bait out a charge with the light cav, pushing back the lone swords, but not too much going to be happening. Just jockeying for position at this point. Ooh, do we have the first engagement over here? The Battle of the Bento boxes between the Nagi attendants. One of them was like, no, dude, that's my bento box. And the other one was like, no, that one had fish in it. That one's mine. And so they will kill each other in these woods. And looks like Aura Death is going to be moving most of his cavalry forces to this side to pretty much keep them in check up on the hill. And deliver a quick rear charge with a light cav to finish off the oh-so deadly Bento box Nagi attendants. But looks like we're finally going to get a real charge again going on over here. I don't know what those 2 light cav were doing, but they were like, fuck it, I don't want to live anymore. Nodachi Samurai coming in, lone swords engaging. What was that, Yari Samurai? Yeah. And this battle is going to grind on for a long time because Yari Samurai are very defensive. Lone Swords are very, I wouldn't say they're tanky, it's just they have a lot of numbers. Wako Raiders getting an uphill charge onto Lone Swords. Uphill is not going to be good for them, but Wako Raiders are still good. But can they grind it out is the question. And looks like everything is just going to be going now. Kakashi's Nodachi Samurai getting caught by these Yari Samurai on a downhill charge. That is going to be good for them. And everything is just going on. Just more melee blobs. More melee blob. Num 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 num. While Death over here is just having his cavalry as a deterrent force for any outflanking maneuvers. And looks like Arcturus is going to be taking out the main engagement while Death holds back in reserve, while Proace is the first one to go in, while Kakashi is holding his forces back in reserve. So pretty much a 1v1 fight with just 4 players. 1v1v1v1. Looks like Nodachi's getting just not the best charge, because I mean, this team is having the terrain advantage because they are charging downhill, so this team is fighting uphill. I don't know what to call these, you know, because it's not like one clan versus another clan. Standing fight going down. This fight is still going on. Just so much units. Just so much. And looks like Arcturus was trying to get a cheeky charge into those Nodachi Samurai, but getting intercepted by Proace's Yari Cav on a downhill charge. That'll be good. Proace trying to exploit and get this downhill charge with the Fire Cav into the Light Cav, or Yari Cav, but is going to be intercepted by this Yari Cav, getting overzealous with nagi attendants and reinforcements. Sword attendants over here getting shut down. War cries going off. It's just a huge melee brawl. That's pretty much what this fight is. It is nuts. Fucking lime green. Looks like we got some routing going on. This flank over here looks like it's not going too well for Arcturus. His unit's just not able to grind all that out. Proace is losing his cavalry to the overwhelming numbers over here. And more cavalry still being held in reserve. No attempts to go on outflank, but pretty stiff resistance over there. But keeping those units from engaging in the battle over here for just a few cavalry that can't really do too much in this melee brawl. So I'd say that's pretty much where the Proace, again, Light Cav chasing off this Yari Cav, but looks like it will be sandwiched by another Yari Cav, and just losing his cavalry. Proace has gone gung-ho with his Cav on that downhill charge, probably focusing elsewhere. And looks like the melee brawl is starting to grind out. Not in favor of Proace and Kakashi. Looks like their troops are just starting to falter, all because of this terrain. I mean, it's just a very slight uphill, but it will make the difference eventually, especially with the charges. Especially with them charges. And looks like most of Proace's forces are starting to rout down to some cavalry and his original forces over there. But most of his infantry is already gone. Kakashi's troops are pretty much down to attendants and whatever he's got in this front line and his cavalry, while still looking pretty good for infantry for the Aura Death and Arcturus team. These Nodachi Samurai, I don't know what they're doing. They're going. They're doing stuff. But looks like Arcturus has lost most of his infantry as well. Down to, I think, 1 unit of Lone Swords, 2 units of Lone Swords, and a Nagi attendant for his infantry. Other than that, he's pretty much off the field, other than his general and a couple units of Cav. But Aura Death still looking pretty strong here, with the still fully intact Nagi or Nodachi Samurai held in reserve, and pretty good amount of troops still in the field.
Our ally has fled, abandoning us to the enemy.
Thank you, announcer, because, you know, I wasn't talking or anything. And what do you got over here holding up? This 1 Yari Samurai holding up at Nodachi, and a Bulletproof Samurai, and a Light Cav. Yeah, they'll win that because they just have the numbers at that point. And looks like this is going to go in favor of Aura Death and Arcturus at this point. Still got a buttload of Cav over here, and pretty much down to the nagi attendants or the infantry corps. Shrine is not held by that team. Or Death was able to actually capture the farmhouse, which is going to be good for him. Nagi monks engaging these nagi attendants. Still give that to the nagi monks, even that depleted. Pro-Aces General making a valiant last stand and fight. Will eventually go down. Oh, it's a sword attendant. I thought that was Pro-Aces General. I was like, what the fuck? Oh man. But looks like that is about all she wrote for this here battle. Still fighting though. Still fighting. And the terrain advantage finally going for Pro-Ace and Kakashi, because now or Death troops have to fight a severe uphill battle, but they will win against Nagi attendants. I mean, as cost effective as Nagi attendants are, they're not a superhero unit. And looks like it is just a matter of time. Yari Samurai outflanking the Witcher. It's a lovely name. Looks like the default armor bug. That, or he just literally has his general default armor. Could not tell you. Could not tell you. I'm pretty sure the Fun Police will catch me on it. But that is all she wrote for this battle here. Just a huge death gorge all over the Battle of the Bento Boxes. It is such a terrible loss of life. But it was a pretty good 2v2. Sorry it's taking so long to get you all this out. English, not good. Not good. Well, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll get you the stats.